Hi guys, right, so I thought I'd just do a video for Hans just explaining what I was saying to him on Friday about just taking um the one trade, Hans, the one trade against the Blues when they show up. It's got to be the first trade. So the first trade against the Blue, and then after that, your next trade should be with the Blue, Hans. Even if sometimes they're really, really strong, the runs, and it goes a second time, a third time against the Blue, don't take them. All right, just be patient. You want 2 or 3 trades a day, Hans, and you will easily get 2 or 3 trades doing it this way. Okay, um, excuse me. Just on the on how your risk to reward, Hans. You're going to be using momentum basically for most of your trade entries, okay, um, and exits, right? But you need to be holding your winners for more, right? Your setup is made, right? And I'll show you what I mean, right? This was me on Friday, Hans. Okay, my lowest win is 50 pips. I don't take any less than that, Hans. It's very rare you'll see a 30 pip winner from me, right? The 50 pips, even if it goes against me, a candle on the raincoat, maybe 2 candles. This one here, where is it? This one, the 106 here, right, was the one I've shown you the picture of, with the 50 after it there, right? Where I let it go, this particular trade, because I liked it, right? The setup, I let it go 40 pips back, 50 pips back against me. And then, because I knew what was going to happen and it was going to the 15-minute orange line, right, I let it come down and win. Okay? So you need to be a little braver, mate, and just try and hold for the 50 pips, right? Because you'll get 2 or 3 of them easily a day, Hans, easily. All right? Right, so let's go and have a look at some recordings. I picked one, and then we'll just have a look at a couple more after that. All right, so this was back in June. We'd had, oh, I'll pause it there. We'd had a really strong run in the morning, and then this down move here, there, was opening bell. The Blues are here, but it's not on this candle yet, Hans, but it is there. It is there. All right, it's just sometimes they play catch up. So even if those 2 Blues weren't there, you should have been thinking there's a blue on this one candle. Okay, because that's kind of what they do. All right, so here's what I'm saying about the first trade against the Blue. You can see it's come back into the 5 EMAs here, and that was it there, Hans. So it might have been from there down. Okay, or you might even have said no. I'll wait a bit and say maybe take this one here. Okay, but anyway, we'll let it run, and I'll just show you there. You see, Hans. So your first kind of trade against the Blue, easy 50 paper hands, even if you go in on the Renko White, which would have been ages ago. It could have happened that momentum didn't appear until then as well, because it's very volatile at this point. This is why I say to you and Sarge in particular, sometimes let the market calm down. You will get your trades. Okay, but that was your first against the Blue. Okay, so we're going to move on now. Now it's no more downs, Hans. Excuse me. No more downs, no matter what. No. Okay? You can see clearly why I say no more downs on the NASDAQ, or the US 100, or whatever you want to call it. Look what happens, Hans. One down, goes up, breaks the yellow there. Blue in, right? Don't take that. Look for this one up here. Okay? So again, look, Hanzo, it's on the Renko flipped up BB band here. You got momentum. Probably got in somewhere. This candle, maybe that candle. This one, I think it was. Right. Probable 50 pip winner. But that's because that was your first attempt. Then you left the second because you knew what was going to happen. Right? It's going up. This is what the blues tell you is going to happen. Eventually, they will go up. Sometimes they do this, you know, muck around for a while at the 5 minute, below the 5 minute orange line, but eventually it will go up. Okay, Hanzo. As to, you know, let's say you attempted it here. What you need to do, Hans, right, is kind of be a little better at judging if it's going to go against you. So if you go in somewhere here, right, and then it comes down and that candle closes and it starts going again, just get out. Just get out, Hans. Don't let it go 20 pips against you. Don't let it go 30 pips against you. Just close it. You saw my two losses there. One was a 20 pipper, one was a 12 pipper, Hans. That's exactly what I did. If I don't like the look of it, I just get out. All right. So then it come back here. Momentum, you're in. All right. So there you go. You would have won. Even if you're in on this candle here, it's 10, 20, 30, 40. You would have won a 50 pipper, Hans. Even though it come back up against you a bit here, don't panic. The setup was made here, right, with the blue. Okay, they generally, off the flipped up Renko BB bands, give well more than 50 pips. Okay, so anyway, we're going to focus on the Dow from now. We'll keep looking at this again, but just to show you, see, you probably would have won this down, but that was the second move down, so you left it alone. All right. Excuse me. There'll probably be another one. Yeah, no. Leave it. Leave it, Hans. Just leave it. Sometimes they will just go like that and you will lose. So all I'm saying is take the first, which you did there, and then wait for the ups. Okay? Following the system. Alright, so again we'll flick on. Oh, that was a lovely trade, by the way, on that NASDAQ. Okay, so you're getting a nice pullback here now. And take it up again. Okay, but anyway, we'll look at the NAS shortly when we've seen it. Again, there was another one here that probably won. But you're not trading that answer. You took your one trade down against the blue. Look, the blue's there. Now you're thinking up with the blue. That's all you've got to do, mate. That will give you your 2 or 3 winners a day. Okay? Right. You'll notice, by the way, Hans, that Jules takes a lot of second moves with the blues. Right? And by doing that, that means, Hans, that he is not trading a second time against the blues. Do you understand? That's how Jules is doing it. He's taking the second moves with the blues. And that stopped him trading a second time, a risky trade, against the blues. All right. There's that NASDAQ, by the way, Hanzo. Look at this. Again, Renko BB band. This is what I'm saying, Hans. If you got in here, somewhere here, and this comes down here, like that, right? The setup is made off the 5-minute orange line, the HA yellow. Okay, so you've got to start judging and saying, well, will this come down more or will it go up more? I mean, you could get out, but again, you could have probably lost 15 to 20 pips there, and then it goes your way. You know, but just think to yourself, well, the setup is now rule 2. I've got my pullback to the 5-minute orange line, flipped up HA BB band, flipped up Renko BB band, momentum, bang. You understand that's the way to look. The setup was made here and here. Hands. You know. So anyway, we'll carry on. Yeah, and you would have won a 50 pipper there. So even if you did lose 10, 15, 20 pips by pulling out there, Hanzo, you won 50 there. Do you understand? This is where your R&R becomes important, Hans. You get 350 pippers and then winners, and then 3 10 to 20 pipper losses in a day. It doesn't affect you. You still won your day. Okay, mate. Look, and again, it's going again. This is just because it's so strong, Hans. But again, I'm saying don't take this. Right? You took your one trade down against the blue. You're now looking for up. You want this to go up to here. Okay, that's what you want, like it did here. Right? And then you're going to take either that next move up after that. Okay, look, I'm even pointing it out there. Let's have a look. Yep, so again, you probably would have won it down, but the point is, right, that it doesn't win every time. Sometimes that would have just gone up here and you'd have lost. So by doing it this way, Hans, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades a day, if you're trading after session, and you'll be doing it the safest possible way, because you've not taken these downs, so there's zero chance of you losing. All right, right. Come on. Oh, there we are. There. Right. I'll just point it out. Can you see it? The wick. Right. Oh, look where you are here, Hans. Renko, BB band. So let's just watch this now in real time. We're looking for a green mom. See if this one. There you go. There's green mom straight away. Right. So is that 50? Yeah. 350 that says. But okay. So green mom straight away. Right. This is probably the second move, because that there has pretty much, it's not quite touched the yellow line, but it did break the 5 minutes. So this should be your absolute first trade attempt up, Hans. You should not take any trade before with the blue before this has happened, and you could even leave this one, Hans, and let it come up and close above the 5 minute orange line. All right, if you want to be super safe. You know, Jules probably would be taking this now, you know, with the blue. Okay, well, you're in. All right, so we're going to see what happens. Bang. There you go, Hans. I'm going to pause it there, right, because you were in on this candle here. And 10, 20, 30. Yes, it come back against you a bit. Doesn't matter. Your setup was in. 40, 50, 60, 70. It went up after you got in. So you would have got a 50 pipper in there, Hanzo. You understand? So now you're 2-0. You traded that one, the first one against the blue, and and you traded this one, the first one with the blue, right? So you've got to pull back again here now, right? So we're going to watch, and we'll do exactly the same again. It's all about the momentum now. It's like, you know, green momentum. Well, we've not got it yet, have we? No, -2. Let's just flick on again. Yeah, you can see it red. And you're not on the BB bands as well, Hanzo. You see it here. You're too high. You shouldn't be thinking of taking this up here. If you want 2 or 3 really good trades a day, Hans, get it here. You know, or something in here. Right? So no, don't take that. Don't risk it. Doesn't matter if it goes, Hans. It's one of them. You're just too high up to be taking it. It could probably go like that. All right. So let's see if it does do what I just said there. Yeah. You see, Hanzo. You know, let it come. Don't be lulled into taking these just because momentum was flashing. All right, get it back on here. So here now with this, we're looking for green, mom. This could happen. It could come right back down here. It doesn't matter. Okay, you trade it this way, you'll be doing it right. You'll get your 2, 3, 4 trades in every day. Okay, just have a drink. Right, there you go, green mom. You're in again. I can't see what that is, 7-1 or something like that. So you're in on this candle here. So we're just going to watch it here. Ooh, go on. You're in on this, so there's 5. We'll call it 5 from that 15. You're about 15 pips up at the minute, judging by the Renkos. idea what you're going to do, because this, as I said, because you're still at the 15-minute orange line, it could go both ways, Hans. So you could be thinking, right, you know, I'll get a red candle against me, I'll get out and then wait. I'm just going to pause it there before we get any further, because I wanted to look at this again, Hans. The NAS, because it's got the blue, even though it's inside, it's got the blue. Okay, this big down move was the flip down on our BB band, as you can see there, right? But it's got the blue, Hands. This you could have taken, right? Because that is the pullback. Okay, so you'd just be taking this and you probably won it. If not, another couple more candles, and that's probably one. Then there will be a down move. Okay, this might be a good example actually, because the blue's inside and not, you know, on the outside. I might be able to show you exactly what I mean about taking the first and second on this NASDAQ. But anyway, we're just in this at the moment, so let's have a quick look. Right, momentum flipped on you. I had to fast forward, guys. It takes too long. So momentum flipped on you here, Hans. So you're in on this candle, right? So this candle here, when it's coming down and this one starts going red, just get out. You don't need to let it do that against you. Okay, just get out and take, I don't know, you've probably lost 12, 15 pips on that. Okay, and then you wait for the next momentum, so you might be back in again. You understand? But the fact is, if you let this go for 50, now, Hans, that 12, 15 pip loss will mean nothing. Okay, this is why I'm saying you have to hold for more on your winners. Yep, so it come down again. Okay, another, let's say you lost another 12 pips there. You're back in again with momentum. Alright, oh, flipped up HABB band as well. It's just because it's dealing with this 15-minute orange line, Hans. Right? It might be, like I say, Hans, that you didn't even trade until it's gone up. Right, but there will be good trades when it breaks this 15-minute orange line, because it usually just goes boom, okay, through it. Alright, so again, you're in. Again, you've just lost 2 for 12 pips, shall we say there. You're in again here now. Yep, going this time. You see how it's not come back down again, right? This next candle should have been your exit. It's like, you know, okay, I'll take a 10, 15 pip loss, you know, but I'm not prepared to take 20 plus, which means don't let it close. But it never came down. Okay, it started going up. And so that is something you've got to do. Let the winners run and get out. You know, MT does it all the time. He's in and then he's out early. And I mean, again, you know, if you're in on this 10, 20, 30, 40 pips, see how it's going red here. That gets halfway, just close it. Personally, I just let these run because of the setup. I like the setup. If I like the setup, I just let them run anyway. You know what? I can't wait. Video will be too long if I just leave it running like that. There you go. Oh, yeah. You would have won that one for the 50 hands. Okay, mate. Right. Just going back to this one here with the blue. Right, we're just going to have a quick look back at that. There was the move up. Here's the move down now. See it there? But then, and this is the NASDAQ as well. It is not as many pips as Dow, so you know you might be looking for 40 there instead of 50. I don't know, but that right was the first move against the blue. Okay, and then you just see what happened. It went up. You know, if anything, you should have been looking for that move up. And again, Hans, look where it is on the Renko. BB band. Do you understand? This is kind of what I'm saying. It's different when you're breaking LTBB bands, Hans. As you saw here, you know, you're waiting out. You can attempt the first down against the blue. In the middle of the charts like this, it's like you might as well just wait for the second move. Okay, I'm not sure if the HA yellow was there at the start, but you were on the Renko BB band momentum. Okay, would have won 50 pips. Okay, this one would have won 50 pips as I said. Right, let's crack on a bit, try and move a bit faster. There you go. You see, that's what happens, Hans. It just, sometimes they just boom, right through the, what do you call it? The BB band. God. Couldn't get that. Sorry, the orange line. Not with it at all. Right, okay. So let's move on. I'll just show you some moves now. You know what I'm getting at here, Hans, now. You know, basically, you know, you can take the first move against the blue, but after that, ignore them all and then start to follow the system. Like, you could have waited this out, Hans, and that could have been your first attempt there. Lost 10, 15 or whatever it was at the time, and then that would have been your second attempt there, and you'd have won that one. So you'd have won that one there, and that one there. Okay, both for 50 pippers. Alright, mate, so, you know, it's entirely up to you, but if you do it this way, you're not going to be losing these little attempts down here. They would have won, right? This one in particular there would have easily won down, right? But it's just risky against the blue. So just take the one trade against the blue, the first trade, and then wait for the system like here. You might have waited for that and then go in, you know, attempted it. Understand? Let the system tell you, show you that the blue is working. Oh, come on. Right, pull back into here now. 15-minute orange line. Yep. No blue. Okay, attempt it. Oh, just rest my finger a minute. We'll watch a green bomb here now. Sometimes, Hans, you know, like after session, I get some nice moves in after session. When it's calmed down, Hans, it's easier to use the momentum, right? Because the candles are not, you know, moving as the movement isn't as volatile. So you see momentum work better when it's, you know, the charts have calmed down a bit. That around opening bell or big news can be a bit tricky using the momentum because basically it is volatile. New 5-minute candle here, so we want one. New blue there. So again, what do you want? Follow the system again. Okay, so let's get some green bomb here and we'll just have a go at this. Oh, there we go. 406 or something. So look where you're in. Here. Yeah, so we'll have a go at this. Fast forward again. Yeah. So you're pretty much in here, weren't you? So I mean, it'd have gone 10 against you here, Hans. This is where you are in and out too much. You know, I'm looking at this setup here, Hans. 5-minute yellow, 15-minute orange line. I'm thinking, yep, up. So this I'm ignoring. So if I'd have got in on that, right, this would have gone 10, 15 pips against me before going for me. Right, I wouldn't have got out because the setup is solid, Hans. You understand? You know, it's the tricky ones, the risky ones, like this one here, because you hadn't, that one there, because you hadn't closed above the 5-minute yellow or, you know, above the 15-minute orange line. Right, that's the one where I would have been thinking, oh, okay, I'll get out. You know, so those 12 and 21 pip losses you saw on my Friday scorecard, right, would have been there, right? But I wouldn't be thinking of getting out here now because of this setup. All right, it's more solid hands up, basically. Let it go. There we go, mate. Another 50 pipper hands, and that one was basically a rule 2 trade because it closed well above here. All right, that was a nice move as well. That 15 blue. But what will happen here again now? Down. Watch this. It'll come down. You'll get red momentum from here somewhere. It'll come down, and then you can either take that because it's the first against the blue, right? Or you can wait for the second move up with the blue. All right. Should we just fast forward and see? Ugh, yeah, good job I didn't just wait, innit? Here it is. Yeah, yeah. It's risky. It is riskier, but I think it'll probably come down a bit more than this. Again, you know, if you're looking for the second move up with that blue, and look here, you know, the Renko BB Bandit, or here for a HA yellow, or green mom, obviously. You see, look where you are now. Look where you are now. All right, so let's fast forward and just look at that one. Yeah, but again, that was the first one against the blue hand, so you could have risked it, but it's the next one. You do not take the next one, okay, against the blue. And this is how I kind of trade the blues hands. I will not risk a second trade against the blue unless it's absolute really strong in one direction, and you know the LTs, it might have a daily super or something like that, and that's when I say, yeah, well, it's just going to keep going against that blue, you know, or a red yellow 8 hour signal. It's like, yeah, it could keep going against that blue, so that's when I continue. Or the momentum numbers hands. I've mentioned it quite some time now. When the double figures, it's very hard to turn it around. Okay, so that's when you say to yourself, well, you know, just keep going against the blue. All right, so this one now, pause. Oh, that was a lovely trade there, by the way. Definitely got your 50 pipper there, Hans. So just think of it, on the Dow, you'd have got one there, 2, 3, 4, right? And that was trading once against the blue, and then the rest of the time with the blue, because there's no blue here. You just carried on going up. Okay, blue. Let's watch this one. Green mom here, right? This will go up. It's the second move against with the blue. Come on. There you go. I mean, you're in on the third candle as it happens here, so it's already gone 30 pips, but you know, I don't know how else to do it, Hans. You know, I know you'd be 30 pips up if you got in early, but if you got in early, it could have kept coming down. So it's one of them. It's you know, even with the signals, it's like the white. Sometimes the white do that, and then they breathe, and find yourself 20 pips down because you've got in directly with the white. You know, but it is momentum, the whites. So it's one of them again. It's how to get the perfect entry. I think the best thing you can do, Hans, is trust in the setup, and then you know maybe use the momentum against you for the early exits on the riskier trades. You know, but this is up. This is kind of blue, and it's a second move up, bounce back. You could have taken that as the first move, but again, you might start doing what Jules does and says, no, I'll wait for the second move with the blue instead of working against it. Okay. Anyway, let's have a quick look at this one, how it goes. Right. So this here now is what I'm talking about. The risk of attempting a second trade against a blue. Right, let's see what happens here. You might get a bit and then it'll go up. In my opinion, it usually does that. Yeah, see it here? Yeah, look, and it went up. So, you know, this should have been your trade, the up here. Okay, rather than the second trade against a blue. Okay, and again, you know, if you look at this one again, Hanzo, look, Renko BB band. You know, okay, you might be out now, but you've made, I don't know, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 pip moves. You would have made 30 or 40, even if you were forced to get out on this second candle here, you know, because of momentum. You would have made 30, 20 or 30 pips there. Okay. Anyway, let's just watch this NAS. Oh, God. Yeah. You would have won your 50 there, Hans. Oh, and again, you might have been back in here. These are the signals I love best, guys. On the Renko, the one that is on the very first candle, the Renko whites on the very first candle like that. They're the best. Okay, but not up at the sort of like, you know, a BB band at the top there pointing up. No, I don't like that. Okay, when you've got room. All right, but anyway, yep, you would have won a 50 there. Probably would have won this one again if you had attempted to take that again, Hans. But oh, what you would have, yeah, massive. And there, look, hands up again, massive hands, and that was showing you how perfect, absolute perfect. That's showing you how not to take the second attempt against the blue. Hands, you understand, mate? If you just say to yourself, well, I might take the first attempt against the first move against the blue, but I'm not taking ever the second attempt against the blue. In fact, it's going to go the opposite way, mate. Okay, right. So, yeah, you know, I spent far too long on this one, but again, Hans, you'll notice all the best moves were coming from Renko. Flipped BB bands as well. You know, there's a situation here now where it could start going down, but we're in after session, so it might just go flat now. It tends to do that when the market's closed. But anyway, let's go and have a look at another one. Okay, so again, we'll get past Doodah opening bell. Right, so we're past opening bell. It went down big, as you can see there. Right, so let it get back in here, and then we'll see if it offers that second move again. And you can see, Hans, you know, the blue's not here yet, but in my mind it is. You broke the 1 hour BB band, 4 hour orange line, you're on the 8 hour orange line. So, it, you know, the blue's there. It's just late. Would you call that the first move? I mean, again, Hans, you could just say, you know what, I'm not going to trade here. I'll wait until it's quietened down. You know, and if you did, then you'd be looking for the up moves with the blue. All right, and you just do exactly what I've shown you in the last re recording. And, you know, look, again, Hans, off the BB band here. Might have been in on this candle, out on this one, lost, and then back in here again. You know, it's one of them hands again. The setup, it's all about the setup. If you're confident in the setup, you can let it run. You know, you've seen me so many times. It'll come against me like this, and I'll just leave it to run. The amount of times it's come very near to my take profit, and then I've just let it come against me before going up again, or vice versa. You know, all based on the setup. Okay, another one, BB band here, bang. You know, but again, the blue, the pullback there, Hanslow, the pullback. Messy on the 5-minute time frame, but then boom, there. The second move with the blue. It might be hands that you just say to yourself, you know what, I'm not taking any trades against the blues. I'll wait for the second move with the blue. You know, or you know, follow the system once it's bounce down from the 5-minute yellow or the 15-minute orange line, then if you do that, Hans, you're just going to be doing the same thing every day, and it's highly unlikely that you will lose your day. Very, very unlikely to lose your day. Okay. So I'll flick on. Look, perfect example of it, of what's gone on here, Hans. Look, it had come down. Okay, there's no blue, right? But it had come down. You can see it there. Yeah. So you could have risked this one up, right? Because it's the first bounce. The blue might be late again, right? It's the first bounce, right? This is going to go down, or I would say it's going to go down anyway. Okay, so let's play on. Yep, see it? There's your blue late. Happens. So you wouldn't have attempted this move up here, Hans. See this one? There. That is that one. Right? Because the blues there, you took. Well, it wasn't there when that trade. But it doesn't matter. You would have taken that one. And then not this one, because the blue is there. Okay, so he's waiting for the down now. All right. You see it went up, here, down, right, bouncing again. Fine, let it bounce. Yes, you'll miss trades like this, Hans. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You can say, but you could even have taken it. It's the 15-minute on its line. But all I'm saying, Hans, is if you want a way to trade the blues, then this is the way to do it. Don't risk the second trade against them or the third trade against them. Just take the first, right, and then wait for the blue to do its job. Okay, and they always do their job, guys. They always. The blues are just incredible. I'd be looking down here now. So here, Hans, I'd be thinking, whoa, give me some flash of mom, and I'm in. Let's see, did we get it? Yep, there you go. Well, ooh, that was it there, hands up. You won 50 pips. You see it? And again, Hans, look, flip down, Renko, BB band. You see how that works, Hans? Again, you took that one up and you took this one down. Because you weren't, you're just not risking going against the blues a second time. That's all you're doing, Hans. And, I suspect this week if you do this, that you'll be back on track. Mate, it's just, it's just getting used to it and finding your own form of entry, whether you use momentum or whether you just trust this flip down BB band here. You see what I would do here, Hans, with this situation here is, right, flip down BB band, right, I'd be looking for this candle to start turning red. Okay, I'd be thinking, so whatever comes first, whether it's momentum or this candle start turning red, right, and then I'm in. And then, if you're down here, momentum starts flicking against you, you watch for one full candle and the second candle against you going green. If that starts going green, you just get out and then you've lost next to nothing on that attempt. Okay, mate, but then once you're in like this, Hans, I mean, if you got in on this candle here, it's like 10, 20, 30, 40, it would have won here before it even come back against you. Okay, Hans, and again, that's just showing you perfectly how it works. So it's going to bounce again, probably going to bounce up again. All right, 1 hour orange line. Ooh, nice red yellow. 4 hour. Then it'll probably go down again after that. Okay, so flicking on. Here's your bounce. It's all about bounces and the setups and the orange lines and that, So again, it's up to you. If you take the 1 hour orange lines, you would have had a nice trade there. If you did. Again, there's no 15 blue that was there disappeared, so okay. Just flicking through now, showing you guys. Yeah, you see, because the 15 blue disappeared. Ooh, I'll tell you what though, what's going to happen here now. flip down 5 minute BB band there. This is going to go. So red mom here now. I would have been in on this one. Bang. There you go. 50 pipper. Because it's flipped down 5 minute BB band. And it's not as if it's really, really trending or got a really strong bias, you know. Anyway, Hans, you know, that's kind of the video. I'll just give you one more recording, but you know, I think you understand what I'm kind of saying here, Hans. You know, just don't take the second trade against the blues. You know, ooh, what have we got here? Oh, this is well after. And look, yeah. In fact, let's go back on this one and have a look, shall we? Yep, there's, what do you call it? Opening bell. Alright, just happening. Blue. And I think you saw what happened there, didn't we? Goes up. Now, was that it? Yeah, I think that's the down move there. The first down move against the blue, Hanzo. That one there. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 pip moves. You probably would have got your 50 pipper in there, Hans. You know? Right, now you're waiting. You want it to go up, pull back, and then you go up with it. But the second move, basically, that's what you're looking for if you're going to take the second moves. Right? Which is what Jules does, and there it is. Is that it? Yeah, that's it, isn't it? Just started. Let's have a look. Yeah, because there's the pullback, the first. Is that the first or the second? Well, that's the second one from the 5 minute yellow hands. All right, so this is one you can take, but to me, I'm like, you know, trying to say to you, well, the blues are probably going to turn it, so it's up to you whether you risk that one. All right, or just say to yourself, no, I'm waiting for this move up now. Here, you know, you see how you've not got mom and it's doodaring going. There you go. There's your momentum. So you're in on the second candle, second green candle on this one. Let's go and have a look. Second green candle, so 10, 20, 30, 40. Again, you probably would have been out when this candle started showing hands. So, you know, you would have won so many pips on that attempt, right? But you wouldn't have lost. You should be thinking up again now. Here. Okay? I'll just let this go with mom again. We want green bomb. Look again. Hands are on the Renko BB band. And this is the second move, by the way, because it's, you know, it's bounced off. Bang. I'll pause it there. There's your mom. But it's bounced off the yellow. You see, so it's the perfect second move, this one, because you've already bounced off the 5 minute yellow. All right, that is the best second moves, guys. And you're in there, Hans, the start of the second green candle. Nice, there we go. So you're in that 10, 20 odd pips up at the moment. Ooh, keep an eye on it here now. Right, if this had turned red here, he should have just got out. 30 pips. Watching, come on, get up. We want up, not down. And the start of the second one was 10, 20, 30. About 33, 34 pips. Go, go, go. 40. Go on. Go, go, go. Come on. No, we don't want down, we want up. Ooh, keep an eye on this here now. Right, get out. Get out. So, you know, and that attempt there, we said we was in at the start of the second. So, again, Hans, that attempt, you would have made some pips. you know. But again, I'd be looking up with this. In fact, I probably, here's what it is, where we differ a little bit, right? I'm probably looking at this and saying, yeah, it's going to break the 15-minute orange line and leave it, right? What I'm saying to you, Hans, is that it could bounce back bigger. So I'm trying to protect you, get you to protect yourself and say, well, I'll get out now and I'll wait for the next attempt, right? Because it is only a second move, Hans. If it was the third move, if we were above these EMAs, then just leave it, let it go, because it would have likely won without coming back a bit. Anyway, let's fast forward to what it did. Yeah, again, you see it come back to the BB band again, Hans. Look, pausing and it come back to the BB band and then went. You know, so you'd get out there on that attempt with, say, I don't know, 15 pips you made. The early attempt, I can't remember. Right, but then you took it again here, Hans, and look, what, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. It's a 100 pip move, that, but you would have got your 50. Do you understand, Hanzo? Right, and that's just saying to yourself, well, I'll trade with the blue, but I'm not taking the first move. All right, mate, and that's it, Hans, right? And you can do that all day, every time. Jesus, every time you see the blues. Like this one's come back in here as well. Look, boom. Oh. And that's all you have to do, Hanzo, mate. And as I say, most of the time you'll find that your trades are on. The better trades are on a Renko flipped BB band. Here, look. Yes, you might have attempted it there. Got out. 10, 15 pip loss, 20 pip loss maybe. In again. Bang. 50 pipper. Alright? And as I say, Hans, you know, if you can just look, I'm showing you again there. Another one on the BB band. Bang. Look. You can see the pullbacks. They're the red candles. Look. Red candles there. It's this pullback. Red candles here. That pullback there. This one here is that. Okay? So, Hans, I hope this helps you, you know, get your head around how to work with the blues, right? As I say, mate, you can take the first trade against them, but just say to yourself, no, I'm not risking another one. Even if you miss out on some trades, Hans, at the end of the day, you're not going to lose. And I think that's where most people's lack of confidence comes, is they win 3 or 4 and then lose 2. And that affects your mindset. You know, and as you saw from my scores of Friday, Hans, there were a couple of small losses, but they would just get out. I'm getting out. I don't like the look of this. You understand? They were not stop loss losses. They were me exiting manually because I didn't like the look of it. All right, Hans. So when you're in your trades, let your winners run. There you go. There's another example. Hanso on the blues. Look, right. Even the first trade against that. In fact, we'll go back because I want to see if the other blue was there before that. Was that blue there? Yeah, on that one there. Was here. That one. Right, but was the blue? Just let me check this. No, that was that one. So yeah, was it there on that other move? Come on. Yeah, it was. So the blue was there, Hans, look, and the first move against the blue here. Won again. But then, as you saw, the second move against it didn't. Do you understand, Hans? And you could have been waiting for that second move there. Or you could say to yourself, right, well, I broke below the 5-minute orange line now, so I'll wait for the bounce out here, and then I'll take the next move with the blue. Let's have a look. Yep, bit of a pullback there. Not much of one, but look. That's it there, Hans. There. Bang. You see, mate? There was the pullback. You see, Hanzo? That's it. you can risk the first move against the blues. Just say to yourself, I'm not risking a second one. And yeah, hold for more on your winners hands, because they will give you 50 pippers hands. And the best part about that is that it helps with your R&R, right, mate? You know, you see my 2 losses from Friday here, right? 21 pipper and a 12 pipper, right? But before that, I had 350 pip wins hands, so they were just inconsequential. That day, Friday, again, which is unusual for a Friday, it's normally quite quiet. I was expecting quiet, right? Over 1,000 pips. Over 1,000 pips again. Last 3 days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I did over 1,000 pips. Okay, so Hans, I hope this helps you get on track. Again, as I say, mate, you're going to have to work on your own entry, but it's the setup, Hans. If the setup is rule 2 backed and you don't have blues against you, then the chances are it's going to win. So don't be trying to get out, you know, at the first flash of momentum. Be a little braver and let that trade win for 50 pips. Okay, mate, because you get 3 of them a day, Hans, it's game over. All right, pal. I'll see you in the room, guys.